It's Real to Rome, and I'm back with another one.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for?
So I got a call from my mom this morning, and she told me that she was watching the news and they were saying something about you don't have to pay your mortgage or you don't have to pay your rent. So I decided to make a video. The news is very misleading. I know they done gassed her up first. So I had to do some research on it, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown. We're gonna start off with the renters. This pandemic is affecting everyone. Depending on your landlord situation, they may be willing to work out a payment plan, but honestly, they're not obligated to either. So let's just say I'm your landlord, right? And you do pay your bills on time, but you have a very bad attitude. You don't want to follow rules. You think you can do whatever you want to do on the property. I've been looking, because I really can't kick you off for you having a bad attitude and all that stuff, because you've been paying the rent on time. But now I have this opportunity to get you out of here because you don't follow rules. You do whatever you want to do on my property. At this particular time, you have lost your job, or you've been laid off, or the pandemic has happened, and now you can't pay the rent. Guess what my first thing is that I'm going to do? Get you out of here as fast as possible. Because guess what? Just because you pay your rent doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want to do in people's stuff. You have to follow the rules, and you have to do what you're supposed to do instead of doing whatever you want to do. If you want to own something, buy you a property. Buy you one. You can buy one. You know how to get in touch with me. RomesHouseReviews@gmail.com. And I know that you think right now that you're not going to get kicked out because all this news that you've been watching has been sending you off. But guess what? Right when it's the right time and when I can be able to evict people, you're gone. Deuces, sayonara, finite, what is it, finito, whatever it is, you know what it is. You know, just try to be good tenants if you are a tenant, because it would pay off. It would pay off for you right now. For those of you who may have a mortgage out there, it's the same thing as a tenant. You do not get anything free. I mean, we all know this. Let's be honest. Nothing in this world is free, especially the government. They're not just going to allow you to do whatever you want to do and not pay something. You're going to have to pay, regardless of what you may think. So that's why I do not listen to the news, because the news misinform you of stuff, and then you just run with that. So this is what can happen if you have a mortgage. Number one, you can pay your mortgage on time, just like you normally have been doing, and nothing will happen. Number two, you can get a forbearance with the balloon payment. Now, a forbearance means you don't have to pay the mortgage. Well, you do have to pay the mortgage. You just have a delay on the mortgage. So say they give you a forbearance with a balloon payment for 12 months. For example, you have a mortgage that's $1,000 a month. So they're going to let you slide for 1 year. At the end of the 1 year, guess what happens? The balloon is due. You have to pay all of it in one lump sum, $12,000 at one time. Option number three is a forbearance with a tack on. So say this pandemic goes on for a while and you can't pay your mortgage. Let's just say 12 months, for example. I already explained to you guys what a forbearance is. It's a delay on payments. So you're going to delay your payments for 12 months if they approve it. Let me make sure I add this. Stop one more time and say this. If they approve it, you delay your payments for 12 months, and then they're going to add that 12 months on to the end of your mortgage. So say you had a mortgage, you only had 5 more years left. Now you will have 6. Tip of the day. This is probably one of the best tips I ever gave you. If you have a mortgage. If you have a mortgage, your mortgage has an acceleration clause in it. Now, what that means is if you default on your loan, then they're going to accelerate your payments. So if you owe $100,000 on it and you default on the loan, you have to owe your whole $100,000 at one time right then, or they can take the property back. So what you guys need to do, if you do need to forbearance your payments and everything and delay them, you need to reach out to your mortgage and ask them, would that be considered a default? In 2008, that's what happened to a lot of people. They had mortgages and they couldn't pay. They missed a few mortgage payments and all that stuff. And then guess what? The banks went down, and not everyone, but a lot of people, they wanted their money right then. So you guys want to make sure you check in with that with your lenders. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you some informative information. But for anyone who's looking to buy or sell any property, you know how to get in touch with me. RomesHouseReviews@gmail.com. Also, if you're tuning into this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's like right down there. Don't turn your phone the right way. Turn it this way. It's a red button like on one of these sides. Click that and give me a thumbs up. It's Real Tyrone, and I'm gone.